Now my name is Akira, and I'm gonna show you how to fix the persona dance rips for the people that would really want to know. It's easy to do. You just gotta go to your dance rips, and I recommend doing nothing Dancing Star Night related. Just do Dancing Moon Night, Dancing Star Night. Dancing All Night is bad, and I'm just gonna choose a random one, or actually not a random one, because there's a website. I'll link it in the description. There we go. So if you look here, you see all the little dance rips on this website, and my computer is lagging because it sucks, but it shows all of the bodies. Now if you're wondering about the heads, there's so many on DeviantArt, and there's so many other people on DeviantArt. There's one specifically called Lumiel, and she did the entire Persona 5 cast, and she did Naoto as well. Let's just do a random body. I'm gonna do Yusuke's Winter Casual. Let's see where that goes. So Yusuke's Winter Casual was 205 or 05. 205.05. And one thing you want to know is you have to go to File, Import, and FBX. Turn the manual orientation on and turn these two checkboxes on. That makes things way easier. Anyways, you fix the model. First you're like wondering why is it black. Well, you go into render solid mode by clicking the thing up here, or just doing Z and then clicking solid. But the outline is very unoptimized, so I like to just delete the outline. I don't really like the outline either because I don't do custom shaders in Unity. I only do VrChat shaders. So I'm not really gonna save it, but please save after every step. Name this body. I was going to start with the legs, because if you realize something, let me show you. The knee bone, the one on the bottom, you have to realize it's broken. So you have to fix the knee bone, and that's not really that difficult. One of my friends showed me how to do it. I used to do a way more difficult thing, but it's way easier than you think it is. So let's start with the left leg, and you see the knee roll, right? And whenever you move it, that's what makes the leg mess up. So you'd click on this and then the left knee, and hold on, it can't be in pose mode, it has to be in the bone edit mode. So the knee roll, left knee roll, and then left knee, and then you do Control P, keep offset. And what that does is it doesn't connect the two bones, but rather it keeps them away from each other, and boom, it just fixes the bone. Do it with the other leg, and you got yourself a fixed leg. Now why I say a fixed leg is because one, oh, I need to go into edit mode. But one, it's only gonna fix the legs because there's a little bit more scuffed about it. Also, what I do is I control click instead of shift click so that I can select two individual bones in the hierarchy. So the legs are fixed. Now there's too many bones. So let's focus on the hips. Get rid of, and this can be done in pose mode as well, now that you've finally got the thing done. So control click on the hips, because that's what it's parented under. So it just merges the hip bones to the hip. And you want to do that for all of these. So just get rid of all these unnecessary bones and merge it to active. Knee roll, merge it to whatever it's parented under. Boom. You got yourself a fixed bone layout, because I really dislike the bone layout if it becomes too much. So control shift click everything below that's unnecessary. The only bones you need is the right leg, right knee, right ankle, and then right toe. Nothing in between with all the weird names. And I recommend keeping the bones that keep like keys in place or like hair in place, because if you got rid of them and you did a head swap, it would just mess it up. So don't ever do that. Keep the hair bone and go from spine to chest. And now you're on the arms. You see how there's a bunch of arm bones? You don't really need to mess with the arm bones, so you just work your way down and then do control click. Left elbow, left wrist, and boom. Now let's do the same for the right shoulder or right arm. And alright, so I think I fixed everything. Also, I really recommend pushing tab, and only do this on the body. If you do it on the face with like all this facial expressions, it's gonna mess them up. You click tab and hit A, hit M, and do merge by distance. Or it's basically called recalculating doubles. Or you can just go to mesh, merge. Okay, it's just merge in the mesh and then do by distance, and then that's how you merge the vertexes. If you merge the vertexes, it doesn't create openings like how it did in my previous avatars. So it just fixes all the problems. Yeah, it all works perfectly now. It is better than my old process, which is why I deleted my other video. And there's one more thing, we need to add the head. Oh wait, also scaling it down. What I realized about the scaling about these is you click on item, right, and it shows you like the decimal values. 0.39 is height, the perfect height for VrChat, because that's their actual height. I did the math myself and made me realize, yes, this is the right thing. Now there's also one more thing we need to do after scaling it down, and that is finding the head. I don't think I have Yusuke's head, so for this demonstration actually no, I could show you where to get the heads, my bad. Lumiao, DeviantArt. You could find other places, but you'd have to make the facial expression if you're not really good at doing blinking or anything like that. Here's a Persona 5 cast. What's it called? Just like style, sadly, because I like the dancing Star Knight. If you like Persona based game more for the bodies, then just don't look at this tutorial. But alright, so now that we're back in Blender, let me reload, and you see Yusuke. That's where Yusuke's head is at. So you got a MMD model, and you fix it. So now I delete the body after separating my material. Keep everything except for the body. And I'm gonna scale it up. And whenever this aligns so that there's no hole, I'm gonna fix one more time to get rid of the 0 weight bones. So I'm going to merge them in custom model creation. It's a head swap. Merge armatures, and make sure the base model is the body model with like the fingers and whatnot, and the to merge is the head. So the head is already in the Yusuke once we're uniform. And do join meshes, remove 0 weight bones, and see what happens. It's way better than my other tutorial because everything would break, but merge the hair root, doesn't really matter. And everything moves with the head now. And that's how you fix it. But before it ends, you gotta remember one thing. You have to convert the textures to PNG, because if you don't convert them to PNG and you don't combine the same materials, it's gonna be unoptimized. This is 4 materials in total if you don't add anything more to the models. If you do, it's going to be 5 models, and then it's going to be unoptimized on VrChat. Converting to PNG helps make the textures appear in Unity, and eye tracking and biseams, because oh yeah, hold on, also you got to translate in the model option so that you can have the eye tracking and the biseams. So I start eye tracking, and you see that it works perfectly, and the biseams as well. Ocha, they're already in there. After you translate, just mess around with it. You could do different heads with different bodies to make your own like personal self, different hair as well. And that's basically it. See ya.